Do you think you made, so a lot of you guys seems like you've left a guy that was boring, right? Because you just wanted to and he was boring. Do you think you made the right decision by doing so?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, he broke up with me.
Yeah, well, yeah, you didn't have a choice there. What about you?
He broke up with me.
He broke up with you? Why'd he break up with you?
I just don't think he knew what he wanted. I think he was in a period of like transitioning into different careers, trying to find.
How old was he and how old were you at the time?
I'm 20. Well, I turned 25 when I was with him, but he was. I think he's like 27.
Okay,
28.
so he's a little bit older than you.
Just a little bit.
Okay, and he broke up with you.
He broke up with me.
How do you go about it?
Just texting a bunch of girls. I mean, he had OnlyFans from the beginning. That
wait. Someone else's OnlyFans?
He was getting pictures constantly from naked women all the time, and I'm like, what's the point? I mean, I get it, like enjoy yourself.
Wait, hold on.
But...
I gotta make sure I understand this because So so you were with him. You lived with him for a year. He's a sales guy with life insurance. But you're telling me he had an OnlyFans? You mean as in like he was a person that paid for OnlyFans subscriptions?
Yeah, like he would get OnlyFans girls, and he would get pictures from them.
Okay.
And I'd always see it on his computer, which is like whatever. I mean, that's your personal stuff.
Okay.
But during Thanksgiving, it was a whore galore Thanksgiving.
Whore galore.
Whore galore.
That's a new one.
Oh, whore galore.
Yeah.
Describe this whore galore.
Excuse me if I'm not even allowed to use that word.
No, you're good.
Yeah. So his dad randomly invites a bunch of girls that you never met, that I never met.
Wait, his dad?
Yes, his dad is pretty wealthy off.
Are y'all like you said Thanksgiving? So like, were y'all like Thanksgiving getting some turkey and some like what's going on here?
That's exactly what it was.
So y'all are there for Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, it was.
And then a bunch of random chicks show up.
That's exactly what it was. It was a lovely surprise.
Shit.
Yeah. Oh shit.
God damn.
So I mean, like I said, I tried my best to be traditional. Like I don't talk to other guys when I'm with one guy. Like that's just me. I'm very submissive.
Okay, I'm trying to understand this. Hold on, wait one second.
Okay.
So you're there. I'm assuming you're at his parents' house.
So we're at his parents' house, his dad's house. His dad's a pretty wealthy off man, so he can afford hookers. Put it that way.
So you guys are having Thanksgiving dinner, and then all of a sudden show up.
Yes.
Say it like that.
So it's whore galore.
Whore galore.
Okay. How many girls showed up?
6. I made friends with like 4. And
so they show up, and then what happens?
You what?
Yeah, you what? Yeah.
They sit at the table. They had dinner with y'all.
Like we all were friends for many years. Yeah.
Okay.
And he got like.
I'm assuming his dad is single, probably, or divorced.
He's single, but he's chilling.
Okay. So he brings these girls over. You're there with your boyfriend, and you're having dinner with these women, and then what happens?
He gets the sluttiest. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. He gets this girl's number, and she was trying. And she looked like she was ready to go to a strip club. She showed up. Everybody was dressed like pretty casual, classy, whatever. There were probably 50-year-old people at that age, and then there were just random girls that came. So there was like probably a young 20-year-old who was just ready to party it up. No, yeah, it was really messed up. So he ended up getting the one girl's number that I feared that he would get, and right in front of me, because I know how he is.
Yo,
I knew exactly what to
had you guys chat? Pay attention. What had you specifically feared or dreading?
I wasn't dreading it. When I saw her come in, some of these girls were dressed nicely. Like I would wear their outfits, but this one girl, she was like almost half naked. I think she was
attractive. Physically?
She had yellow teeth. I don't think.
Not
super yellow, but she didn't speak very good English. She was from Russia too. But yeah.
Blonde?
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yo,
I don't know.
This is actually telling me because.
Interesting.
So I knew. Yeah.
He had a freak off. Like Diddy.
Oh, not Diddy.
A what?
Freak off, no?
All right, so you guys go to the club, and he gets this Russian girl's number, right?
Okay,
and it's the one that you were hoping he wouldn't get.
Yeah, so I mean, she was trying.
Okay.
So right on Thanksgiving, like at the table when we were eating, you know, they sit right next to each other. Okay. I'm sitting across the table, like waiting for him to sit next to me, and I'm helping out with the dishes, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And he's over here getting this girl's number right in front of me. So that's when, and we were probably like 7 months into the relationship. That's when I was like, I'm done. So. Yeah,
well, you said it lasted a year. Oh, that's when you I'm
not gonna get too much into it, but yeah, that's when the trigger.
It's too late now.
That's
so
when
you checked out mentally months before, and you stopped doing what you were supposed to do for him.
No, I kept doing it. Like I kept doing what he wanted me to do, but not truly out of love anymore. It was more like, okay, I'm going to do what I have to do until I have the time to do what I need to do, which is leave.
To Monkey Branch, yeah.
Okay.
That maybe.
All right.
She checked out.
Yeah. But okay. So I'm assuming since you had checked out at that point, it wasn't open relationship. Like
no,
it was, you know, it was implied monogamy, which is why this pissed you off so much.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, he got
yeah,
so he didn't have a discussion with you about being monogamous.
No.
Interesting.
Was this a tradition every Thanksgiving?
Yeah, it's Horgalore. It's every New Year. Yeah.
Before you was there.
Even New Year's. Yeah, it's just what his dad.
And then
does.
how did the breakup happen then? So so you check out 7 months in, and then obviously you lasted a year, so you made it work another 5 months. What happened? Did he like tell you, okay, I'm breaking up with you?
I was just submissive to him. I'm just naturally already like that. So like he's physically attractive too. Like honestly, that's just how I work. But
how do you break up with you then?
It was recent too. I think I just ended up trying to find my own place, but we just had a talk, and I kind of told him how it triggered me and stuff like that. So I told him, like, I mean, you could have explained this to me like way months earlier into the relationship, knowing that this is actually how you work. So it was, yeah.
And then at that point, he was just like, I want other women, so I'm going to break up with you?
Pretty much, yeah.
Because you were not willing to allow him to have other girls?
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't concede on that?
Damn.
I get the desire, but I mean, personally, I don't like sharing my men, but men as in one man, but I get how y'all work, so.
If you get how men work, then why would you leave?
It's a trigger. I don't know. I mean, I just don't want to share him. I don't want to share him. I don't.
But if you know how men work and you know that there's a very high likelihood that the next guy will do the same thing, why would you leave something that was good?
I already know that likelihood. That's why I'm taking my time to maybe accept it in the future. I don't know. I can't
25.
right now.
You have no time left, barely.
I mean, guys don't like to share their girls either.
And that's the thing. So how are
I mean, just logically speaking, and this is, I guess, the difference between how men and women work. If you understand that this is how men are,
I do,
and men have a high proclivity to do this,
I do,
and you have a guy that you like, clearly you were living with him, he was taking care of you, you're submissive to him, so you had some degree of respect for him.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you leave when you know that the next guy is more than likely going to do the same thing?
It's the way he did it, just the way he did it. Like, I mean, I expected to have Thanksgiving with him, and then we literally had random girls just show up.
But you had known that that's how they do their Thanksgiving, though.
Yeah.
He did.
Come on, you know.
He did tell me a little bit. Yeah, he was just like, you know.
Stupid.
Man.
Bro,
see, so you let your feelings and make the decisions for you.
This whole showed up.
See, like, if you ask enough questions, like, girls tell on themselves.
Yeah,
and I just find it very interesting how it's like, you have something good, but you're willing to walk away from it because of emotional
You're making him look so good right now. No.
Well, no, it's not that. It's that, like, it's just.
It's the way. Look, I'm okay with it. I think I'm okay with it. If
Not
I
really.
like no. I think there's a difference. If I like him enough and I'm willing to this guy was just the wrong person for me. That's all there is to it. Now, if I run into another guy that's like that, but I'm actually maybe more deep in love with him, I'm probably willing to like allow him to do what he wants to do.
Well, what are the chances of running into another guy like that, though? Realistically speaking,
The chances?
Yeah,
I
a guy
mean,
that's
it's
going to
probably
provide for
high.
you, protect you, let you live for free, all this other stuff. A lot of men can't provide that.
You guys work hard. Like I get the desire. I think you deserve it, but at the same time, it's like it's not something I'm used to. This was so new for me.
But that's not what I asked you.
Okay,
I said, what's the chance of you finding another guy who's going to do that when we know that a majority of men simply can't provide?
It's
like
a high chance that another guy will be like that.
Yo.
Like, desires the same thing that he did.
No, but what I'm saying is that not many men could provide for a woman.
That's not high. Not many men can provide for their women.
Yeah.
Usually they have to go 50-50.
Yeah,
right?
so that's what I'm trying to say. Like, what's the likelihood of you finding that again is what I'm trying to explain to you.
It's probably not super likely.
From the guy you like.
So, yeah, like, do you see how you kind of made a bad decision? Like, and I kind of have to walk you to that place, like, because, and I've noticed this because we had this discussion literally the other day. What I kind of realized is that girls will be with a guy, they'll leave that guy, and then even though on paper he was good, he did everything he was supposed to do, in their head they're like, no, I made the right decision. But the reality is we don't tell girls that you actually fucked up, you made a bad decision, shouldn't have left. But girls always feel the need that, like, the grass green on the other side. I've noticed that. And you guys never want to take accountability for, like,
over control. It's over control. Like, I can deal with that, but I think if they're over controlling, they're controlling your whole life, they're preventing you from enjoying or even having friends, like female friends. I mean, he didn't let me do that. And just overly, it was more of an over control type
Did you
of thing.
feel trapped?
Did he? No, I felt trapped. I think he was chilling. He was the one making money.
Actually, did you feel trapped?
Fuck yeah. Excuse me. But yeah, I did.
No.
I don't know. I don't know if he said you can't have female friends or he just didn't like your female friends because he might have thought that they were.
No.
All right, so
it is okay.
I probably mine.
Interesting. I'd like to get his perspective.
It's funny because
let's call him right now.
No, let's call him. No, he's black forever.
He's black?
Yeah.
Wait.
No,
he's
block.
black or
She said block.
He's blocked.
Block.
Oh,
he's black.
Like
I'm black. It works great.